Hey guys, so I am recording this video right now because I have two scripts for like individual little videos that I'm working on, and obviously I don't actually really use scripts in any of my videos, as you can tell by me being a space all the time, but I do like write down like a general like say these things in these order type deals, but the two of those I'm working on aren't really like fleshed out yet, and I don't feel like they're ready for me to make a video with them. And yet I couldn't shake the idea that I should just record a video today. Like, I was just like, oh, but get behind the camera, which is a really weird feeling to me because most of the time when I make YouTube videos, I'm just doing it so I can tell you the thing that I want to tell you and not because I want to be behind the camera. So I am following my impulses, but I don't have a script and I don't have an idea. So we're just gonna do a stream of consciousness thing. And I have already gone too long without explaining anything that's happening with this area. As you can see, there's something different. I cut all my hair off, and that is the way things are supposed to be and the natural state of being. But I had been growing my hair out for like my senior year of high school, and it's all symbolic, and like my hair is gonna be long one last time, and now it's gone, thank God. It's all off because it's summer and I look like Velma from Scooby-Doo if Velma was cool. And then also this, I am wearing green lipstick because I have no impulse control. And I was in a store with my little sister today. Like, as I was saying, I had plans. I was doing shit, like, not trying to make a YouTube video. But, and I was like, ooh, what color should I get? And there was a bunch of, like, red and, like, flesh and, like, plum. And then she was, like, green. And I was like, yeah, okay. And also, you know, why not? This brand, I don't know what it is, but it's actually really good. It doesn't even feel like there's anything on my lips right now, and that makes me really happy, so it's in my back pocket. I'm just gonna do a brief promo of these people, I guess. B. Mattel, it's gonna be backwards because camera. But whatever this is, this shit's awesome. And I was thinking, obviously, I watched season 3 of Orange is the New Black, and now I have people like live texting their reactions to me and everything, and I did the whole marathon, you know the deal. I was like totally revolted by this like supposed like Red flirting with Healy storyline because that's nasty. The world I want to live in is the world where Daya and Bennett are the only guard and prisoner interacting ever. But with that like Healy Red storyline, it was really gross, but like when she made everybody dinner and like she made like quiche or whatever, and it was really cool, and it was like that random dinner lottery because she finally had good food because of the garden, and she like left that like plate of quiche or whatever it was on his desk, and it was like, oh, she cares about me. Now that I'm not like vomiting over that scene like I was when it was happening, that implies that like a prisoner can like get into their counselor's office without permission. Like, someone had to sneak that in there, and if it wasn't Red, then who? It was like totally a prisoner. It's not like Red gave a plate of quiche to the like new counselor Birdie and was like, put this on Sam Healy's desk for me, because then someone would know that they were flirting. Like, so in Litchfield, I guess a prisoner can totally just walk into their CO's office and give them food that doesn't have poison in it. Like, okay, that's really safe, but I guess that should not be the season's biggest, like, safety complaint, since at the end they all left the prison. Spoiler alert, they didn't really leave, they were just swimming. Spoilers, sorry. But I feel like I've been dragged into the pits of hell with that show. Speaking of which, I stayed up all night to watch it. You know, me and my friends having our little, like, Orphan Black, not... me and my friends having our little, like, Orange is the New Black, like, sleepover, we're gonna marathon this whole thing, which we did, and it was insane. But then the next day, I am not good at staying up all night and then functioning. I made it all the way until 5, until I started to, like, black out when I walked. And then I was like, time for to rest. So I crawl up in my bed like I'm gonna take a nap, because I think I'm gonna take a nap, and I wake up the next day at 9 in the morning. Like, to be that tired, I hate it. I hate being so tired. And it was really fucking me up because I was trying to like do Duolingo and like learn my German. Yeah, B2 dubs, I'm trying to learn German, and I have a video idea about that, like, you'll see where that goes. And I was like on Duolingo, and it was like, translate like the boy eats an apple, and I'm like, Junge, fuck, I don't know. And like, I was just blacking out, and I hate being that tired. Like, if I ever get to that place, no matter what I'm doing, I will just get up and I'll go to bed. Like, I'll be in the middle of like open heart surgery, like as a doctor, and I'll just stand up and be like, nope, can't do it, sorry guys. It's just the worst feeling in the world. I guess I just don't like feeling out of control of my body, but that's like self-analytical shit that we could like go into, but I don't want to. And yeah, it's really hot in this room because basically the only reason that the lighting can be this decent is that there's like these 3 huge massive like panel windows that have curtains over them, and I like whip open the curtains to get video lighting, and but that means that there is so much more heat because it is Arizona in summertime, and now I am just so twetty. Oh my god, we went to Hot Topic today because, you know, I'm hanging out with a 13-year-old emo kid, and so we walk in there and Keely is like, I'm gonna buy all the Gerard Way shirts. I'm like, you go ahead. So I'm like dicking around, and we find like the Orphan Black shit, and it's not even like shirts with Felix's face on them. It's like clothes that are designed to look like the character's clothes, and I lost my mind because that is exactly what I want. Like, when I buy fandom shirts, I want them to be like really subtle so they could be like just a normal shirt, and so people who don't get it, like, they can be like, that's a nice shirt, and people who do get it, they'll be like, you sly motherfucker. And so I lost my mind, and I was like trying everything on, and I tried all of the clothes on. I feel like there was an extra word in there, and I was trying all this shit on, but at the end I only bought all of the Helena stuff, and Helena is like an insane Ukrainian assassin, so I was like praying that the like cashier wasn't gonna judge me for like buying all of the Helena stuff. Like, she opened the dressing room for me, so she saw me with all that shit, and she was like, oh, I love this. This is like a perfect summer dress. I want one, but I don't watch Orphan Black. I was like, thank the Lord. Because yeah, when you go in there with clothes from like Helena, Allison, and Kazima, and you only walk out with the Helena clothes, it's clear that you're like trash for a certain clone, and I was like, don't judge me. Yeah, I don't know. I really, really, really like shopping. I'm definitely one of those people that thinks that retail therapy is a thing, but that's also really, like, privileged. Like, not everybody can just go out and buy, like, 7 million pieces of clothing every time they're sad. But, yeah. And I am fun to be in a car with because whenever I'm driving, I let my passenger pick all the music so I don't have to. And that is a really great way to not get judged for my unironic music taste, which lately is solely the Pitch Perfect 2 soundtrack and 21 Pilots. So I let whoever's in my car pick out the music because I'm like, let everybody else judge your music taste and not mine. So, but it was just me and Keely in the car, so I basically gave her the aux cord. And we listened to like all of Patrick Stump's solo shit, and I like it way more than I thought I would. I mean, I'm Fall Out Boy trash to begin with, but that was just awesome and insane. And I don't know, Keely is in her stage of fangirling where she literally can't shut the fuck up about what she likes, and so my home life has just been like plastered with like My Chemical Romance for the past while, and like Fall Out Boy and 21 Pilots and whatever the fuck else she likes, Frank Iero. And so it's because she's literally like physically incapable of shutting the fuck up about it, which is understandable. I did that, but unfortunately when I did that I was in my Glee phase, and I am going to pretend that that never happened. But so she hasn't like learned yet how to like contain herself about the things that she likes, which is okay because she will, as we all do. But like, I'm really glad I have, because what I'm into right now is like Homestuck and Pitch Perfect. And if I was incapable of shutting up about those two things, I would literally have no friends, because those are the two things that people really do not want to hear about. And I feel like there's like a dichotomy in like fandoms and stuff. There's the people who know how to like, there's like a humility that you get. It's not like being embarrassed about what you like, it's just understanding that other people don't want to hear about it. And so, it's like, I am never ever going to talk about Homestuck in public or share specific details of like my preferences or anything, or like reveal how much I know, just because I know literally nobody wants to hear that and nobody wants to talk about it. And so much of the fandom is like the exact opposite. You need to get like a little like humility about what you're interested in. So other people will like still interact with you basically. And there's the people who know how to do that, and there's the people who don't know how to do that. And then in like the don't know how to do that section, I feel like there's like subcategories of like, the people who know that they're being annoying but think that their fandom is so much the most important thing that they'll do it anyway, which are the people that I try and avoid at all costs. And then there's the people who don't even know that they're doing it, or know that they're being embarrassing, but they literally just can't contain themselves. And that's fine. That's actually fine, because it's clear that you're just being so passionate about something that you can't hold it in. And it might get annoying, but ultimately it's fine, because we all know you're just trying your best, and it's actually pretty cute that you love that thing so much that you can't contain it. And that's great, that's awesome, it means that you care, and that's really cool. But then the people who know that they're being annoying, but they are so convinced that whatever it is they're talking about is more important than the like social setting at hand, I don't even know what to say to you. I'm trying to keep my like channel like a pretty positive place, but I can't. You know what else I can't about? We went to Panda Express today, let me tell you. So good. But as I was biting, as I was taking a bite off my fork, like a big bite, I bit down too hard and I literally bit the fork off. Like I bit off the tips of one of the prongs of the fork, so all of a sudden my fork was like that, and it was just in my mouth and I didn't know what to do, and we were eating in my car, so Keely just started laughing at me to the sounds of like Frank Iero, and I just didn't know what to do about the situation. So I opened my car and I went out to like the little like bush in front of it, and I was just like and I like spit it all out, and I was like, I hope nobody looks at me and thinks that I'm vomiting right now, because I'm just trying not to swallow a piece of plastic fork. And Keely was like in the car laughing at me, and I got back in and he was like, some guy waved to you, and I was like, what an inopportune time for that to happen to me. And it was just, yep, I had a wild day, and I have pretty much satisfied my need to sit in front of a camera and talk. So that was probably the first of many stream of consciousness videos that is definitely made for my own self-satisfaction and not for the entertainment of you guys. But if you found this entertaining, then great. We are going to get along well together. So there was me having no impulse control, as evidenced by this and this video that just happened. And yeah, see you guys later. Subscribe to me. Thanks. Bye.